Alrighty guys, we're back. Again, I apologize for all the frame drops. We are doing our best to get this corrected. Right now we have Master Chippy and TT Lizard Wizard up to play.
Rosa and Diaphone, they're playing right now.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty far
Okay. Okay. Sorry. One correction there. It's not Master Chibi. It's going to be J Rosa and PGH Diaphone.
Dude, I'm in like 5 places right now. T-Grade, do you know which one is J Rose? J Rose is the one on this side. I don't know which player. J Rosa, what character do you play? What character do you play? Carmine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Alright, so we have J Rosa and PGH Diaphone. So I think we're doing buttons right now. Just to show you guys, we are doing a local recording of the stream. So we will be uploading this all to our YouTube account afterwards. So in spite of the frame drops that we're having, just because we're on wireless internet here, I want to make sure that you guys are, we're making sure you guys know that we will be getting this footage up and archived.
Cool.
So again, I apologize for the quality and the drops, but we are going to be doing our best to get this fixed if we can, and we're going to be uploading this afterwards. Alright, so I think we have both players ready to play now. J Rosa is a Carmine player. And Diaphone is... Oh. So it looks like at the very least we're going to have one Gordeau on screen. As I'm sure most of you know, Gordeau, very strong character. Candidate for top 3 in this game. Very strong normals, very strong pressure. Great meaties, has a very strong command grab. Also has his Grim Reaper reversal. And if we're going to be seeing Carmine... Oh no, we're going to be seeing Carmine and Byakuya. So Byakuya lots of gimmicks. Carmine lots of space control and heavy pressure. Carmine definitely probably has a stronger pressure in this matchup. So this is probably an advantage matchup for Carmine looking at it. Not to say that Byakuya doesn't have... Can't turn this around, but I think it's going to be a bit more work for Diaphone. J Rosa getting caught matching in a lot of places. Diaphone having to watch out for those overheads. Both players going full screen. Getting their respective traps. Pressure set up. Oh, and just gets caught there. Just gets hit. Players taking evenly matched here. And it's good because Diaphone is really watching the spacing that Rosa is putting out. He called the full screen super when he was looking for it and blocked it effectively. He's going to get pretty good pressure here. Rosa was being patient. Then he got opened up. And it looks like Diaphone is going to tie it up. Yes, Diaphone ties it up. Alright, and Diaphone really getting a lot of usage out of the wake up bail off. Using that a lot to his advantage. Already doesn't have enough meter. Does he have enough meter to finish this out? Alrighty. And Diaphone takes the first game. Again, very close on both sides. This could go either way. Rosa can make some adjustments to his game to be a bit more mindful of Diaphone's neutral. And I think he could definitely turn this around. Very good blocks and patience from Diaphone. Alrighty. The further and further we get into this, it's looking more like Diaphone has that advantage. He's poking out at the right time. He's got good space control. Diaphone about to be on match point. Very dirty stuff. And Diaphone on match point. Diaphone going a little bit too ham now. He definitely still has the advantage in terms of the game. Playing a little bit more recklessly now, but he's willing to try to make it work. Again, he gets a good hit. Diaphone sitting at over 100 meter. Has good damage and corner potential. And that's going to be it. Diaphone takes it. Straight shot. Alrighty, and I think we have now, we're going to have Diaphone and Brett, which I believe is Monkey Tits. Again, it seems like the stream is a little bit more stable now. So again, I apologize for the quality. I know we've taken a bit of a dip in it, but I would much rather deliver you guys a smooth stream experience than have constant drops. Again, just to reiterate, we are going to be uploading this afterwards on our YouTube account, and we're going to be making notifications of that as it goes up. So we'll keep you guys informed about that. Again, this is UNIEL at Summer Jam in Philadelphia, brought to you by Team Tigre, with support and sponsorship from Axis and Examu for the Arcana Heart tournament. Again, if you guys are interested in Under Night In-Birth or Arcana Heart, please check out Dustloop. We have sub-forums for both Arcana Heart 3 Love Max and Unib there with very healthy discussion going on. So please check it out. That's, of course, dustloop.com. And you can also follow them on Twitter and on Facebook. So again, the match we have coming up is Diaphone and Monkey Tits, who is Brett from the West Coast. I believe we're doing buttons now. Alrighty, and I also apologize for earlier. The match that we had, which was Tomberry versus Brett, it was actually Brett that was playing Seth, and Tomberry that was playing Elton. So it was Brett that advanced. So this is still the winner's side of pool number 1. So we are looking at Seth versus Byakuya. Again, Seth, a bit of a weaker character in this game. Byakuya also reasonably strong, heavily gimmick space, but with good spacing and good tools, pretty reasonable tools.
Peanut fever!
Again, Diaphone is just shown us his pretty solid Byakuya play. Looking forward to seeing it again. And of course, we saw Brett earlier running a lot of crazy set stuff, just jumping all over the screen. So the problem will be, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people have Seth experience. So Diaphone may have difficulty adjusting to what Seth can do. And we already see a situation where perhaps Diaphone might not have had the experience he needed to look for the certain things to block. Alrighty, and Diaphone getting caught in a lot of weird spaces. He might not have the experience with Seth. Yeah, again, another very convincing first round from Brett there. And I think Diaphone now is thinking he doesn't really know too much about Seth. And that's why in the beginning he was really good at that full screen distance and sort of space out. Take some time to figure out exactly what he can do and what the proper spaces are against Seth. Very convincing. Very, very convincing so far from Brett. But Diaphone gets a hit in. Diaphone trying to do his best. Getting a hit. He still has one chance in there. And that's it. Was just about to comment that Brett had the 4-pool and 100 meter. So he was definitely going to wake up chain shift and figure out what his option was. So Brett takes the first game there. Pretty convincingly. Diaphone getting a little bit of advice. Trying to figure out what adjustments he needs to make this matchup work in his favor. Again, just from the looks of it, it seemed like there was a lot of inexperience with fighting against Seth. Alrighty, again, we're seeing the same sort of spacing issues that Diaphone was having in the first game. He is getting a few more hits now. I think he's sort of getting used to the spacing now. He does have the Vorpal, but no meter. Alright, and Brett right back in there. Alright. Good blocks by Brett. Jumps out of the command grab. Very good. Oh no! And does a back handstand right into the trap. Alright, so Diaphone making some good adjustments. And I don't know if Diaphone knows what to do about that just yet. Definitely looked like a situation where there was a mash or a get out point. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I had a mix-up on the names there. It was always Brett, but I had the tag incorrect. So he is Dark Flame Master, not Monkey Tip. So I apologize for that. Guess I'm back now. Sorry. So we're tied up one apiece, so I apologize for that. Both players playing a lot more respectful now. Definitely Diaphone looking like he's figured out at least enough to play this matchup. Again, Brent with the life advantage here. The timer is also ticking down, and he has the Vorpal. All right, that looks like it's going to be match point for Brent. Oh, and he gets caught there. I guess he was doing the command grab. Brett in a very strong place right now. Chain shift run up grab. Very classy. Very nice use of Vorpal right there. Alright. Okay. And Brett takes it. Again, I apologize for the name confusion and the mix-up. But we are all set now, so. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is UNIEL Summer Jam, brought to you by Team Tigre, with prizes donated by Access Games and Examu for the Arcana Heart tournament.
Your next match is Footwork. try to communicate better.
All right, yeah, no problem. Thank you. Alrighty, so the next match that's going to be on stream is going to be Tomberry again versus Corn Footwork. So let me get that updated. Again.
I put my whole left charge here. If they need that outlet, you can unplug it. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
I may use your charger. That's fine.
All right. Alrighty, so coming up we have IRL Corn Footwork.
Yeah, just hold on to it.
And we have Tomberry coming up. So again, if you guys have any friends or any other people you want to show UNIEL, let them know that we're here streaming at Summer Jam. Let them know the URL, and if you wouldn't mind, check out the Team T-Grade Twitter account. We have a tweet up there. If you wouldn't mind retweeting it, let everyone know that this is going on. We'd be really appreciative. So we're just getting the next match set up. Again, I do apologize for the low stream quality. I don't know how blocky or staticky it is on your end, but we are doing a local recording of these matches, and we will be uploading them afterwards. So please look forward to that. I promise we'll get you that up shortly. And again, I am monitoring the stream chat, so if you guys have any questions about the game, the event, or us, please feel free to ask, and we'll answer them as we can. So okay, we have Gordeau versus Carmine. Again, we have Carmine, very strong character, not in the top echelon of the game, but very strong. We have Gordeau, again, contender for top 3, very strong character. Gordeau has very good screen pressure, great options, a very strong command grab, very long reach, very good damage, pretty much everything you want in a character. Carmine, his difficulty will be at mid-range and especially in pressure, dealing with getting out against Gordeau. But once Carmine's in and can start his pressure, that's definitely obviously his advantage point. That's what we're really going to be looking for Tomberry to get started here. And Tomberry already with a very commanding first round over Footwork. Tries to start that round with the mortal slide there. Again, Tomberry more than willing to spend a little bit of his HP to get some chips in on Footwork. On the block, Grim Reaper. Tomberry dropping his combo though. He has meter. Is this going to finish it? That's going to finish it. That's going to finish it. And Tomberry takes the first game very convincingly. Again, Tomberry has been putting a lot of work into this game. He's been playing it a lot. And again, he's always been good with characters that have very oppressive, very strong pressure. So once Tomberry really gets his game started, it's not a good thing for the other player. Corn can make some adjustments, or Footwork can make some adjustments to make this happen. But he's giving Tomberry way too much space in neutral. He has to be willing to get closer to Tomberry in the neutral situation and not rely on Gordeau's long-range specials. Because Tomberry's already demonstrated that he can deal with them. Again, we have the perfect shield there, which allowed Tomberry to mash on advantage right after the block on the assault move. And he gets caught by the overhead. This is looking like a shutout. Tomberry looking very strong on match point. Tomberry really doing the mind games here. He has made Footwork completely scared to run reversals or anything else now. This is going to be the end. And Tomberry takes it. Straight set. A very solid showing from Tomberry. Again, guys, please let me know if the audio level from the mics or from the games, if it gets too loud or anything. We can make adjustments on that end. I know we've traditionally had some audio issues, so please let us know. We don't want to be yelling in your ears. Alrighty, guys, so right now, coming up on stream, we have Butters BB from the Pennsylvania area versus Kazuhira. Let me just make sure I get the spelling of that correct. Yep, Kazuhiro, I'm sorry. So we're most likely going to be seeing Hyde versus, and I'm not sure who Kazuhiro plays, but we're going to find out. Alrighty, so Yuzuria versus Hyde. Alrighty. So this matchup, most likely, it's going to depend on the players a little bit more. It's going to depend on their familiarity with the matchups. But I feel like this is a pretty even matchup for both characters. Yuzuriha, obviously a little bit more of a effort character in this game. Very strong normals and space control, but she has very little defensive options. And she has to make a lot of commits to her offense. But her offense is very good. Hyde, of course, very standard Shoto character. DP, decent pressure. Not great, but pretty good. Has a decent projectile game as well. Butters, pretty solid player. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about Kazuhiro's play, but so far he's looking pretty solid except for some combo drops. And he might have some experience with this. And a good pick from Kazuhiro. Alrighty. And in that particular situation, since Yuzuriha doesn't have any reversal options, I think it's very important for Yuzuriha players to ascertain what their opponent's thinking on wake-up situations before they really run anything else. And that's why I think Kazuhira got hit by wake-up 2A there. He was really trying to gauge what Butters was going to be trying to do there. Alrighty. Kazuhira sitting on the Vorpal. Gonna get a lot of meter back for it. Butters not getting a lot of distance with those projectiles. Every time, Kazuhira is doing a jump back assault over it. And this might end the round. He might be able to finish it with... Oh! Ready, we have one request to turn the game down a little bit, so I will turn the game down a wee bit. It's turned down now, so please let me know how that sounds. And a very, very good show from Kazuhiro. Again, Butters not making the best of Hyde's projectile game right now. Butters maybe getting a little bit flustered. Butters seeming a little bit very, very nervous to press buttons right now. Alright, he just runs up and gets hit. Looking like this is going to be a straight for Kazuhiro. Alrighty. Again, Butter's missing a lot of chances to capitalize on the damage, but he's getting in now. Alright. Butter's tying up the round, still in there, so it's not going to be a straight. Okay. Kazuhiro seeming to be a little bit wary of the dragon punches in this situation. I think maybe his mentality behind that is that he knows Butters hasn't been using DPs at all in this match. And sort of when you get to that desperation point, that's when you start seeing the more YOLO DPs. Alright, gets the yellow grab. Alright. And that is it. Kazuhiro takes it.
Tomberry and that guy. Mind game.
Sorry? Mind game? Mind game, you said?
Mind game.
Mind game.
Yeah, the multiplayer.
Gotcha. Alrighty guys, so the next match we have coming up is Mind Game versus Tomberry. Mind Game, a name you guys will most undoubtedly recognize from Melty Blood days. So we're going to be seeing Carmine, and again, I apologize, I do not know who Mind Game plays in this game, but we will find out shortly. Again, since we have a little bit of a break, again, just reminding you guys that this is UNIEL at Summer Jam, brought to you by Team Tigre, with excuse me, with prizes donated from Axis and Examu for the Arcana Heart Tournament. We are going through pools right now. We are going through the first two pools concurrently. Pools 3 and 4 are going to start at 2 p.m. And you can find all of the pool information, which is being updated as we go, on the challenge, which I'll provide the link for shortly. Alrighty, so it looks like we're going to have Hilda versus Carmine. So Hilda is not a particularly strong character in this game, but she does have good space control. The problem lies in the fact that she sort of has, I guess, limited options with her buttons, and she has limited defensive options. And her chains are sort of canned, if you know what I mean, where sort of what comes next in a string, there's only so many options she has past a certain point. Again, as always, Carmine's goal is to just get in there, make the most of whatever mix-ups and pressure he can run. And Hilda's lack of defensive options really showing here. Because really, once Carmine gets started, Hilda can't do anything. She has no DP, no super she can use in that situation. She only has what the system provides for her, which is Veil Off, Chain Shift, and the Guard Cancel move. Again, not looking very good for Mind Games. Good blocks. Very good blocks. And again, using the defensive options he can, but Tomberry more than willing to bail off in that situation. Tomberry very strongly taking the first game. Mind Game looks stoic though. It looks like he still has his head in the game, so he's going to try to make some adjustments. Again, this is going to be a difficult matchup no matter what, so he's really going to have to make the best of his spacing and his pressure. If Tomberry is able to get started, it's not good for Hilda. But now Mind Game is playing a bit more aggressively. Getting in there, but unfortunately retreated to full screen now. While Hilda does have decent full screen projectiles, I think in this matchup, if you give Carmine too much space, especially the space to set up, that's really not an advantage position at all, even if Hilda has good projectiles. And of course, shooting those projectiles and having them blocked gives a lot of grid as well to Tomberry. And here we go. So those lack of defensive options. Mind Game's still pretty good with the defense, but again, she doesn't have any options to get out of a lot of this stuff built into her moveset. She can only use the system to get out. Alright, restoring the momentum. Trying not to push himself out too far. Ready? Do you have the meter to take this? Nice. Mind Game still in the game. Oh, gets hit by the empty jump into low. Oh! He blocks the bail off but does not punish. That could have been huge. And Tomberry takes it.
Next, you're going to have Tomberry and Tomberry and okay.
Alright, so now we finally have Tomberry and Dark Flame Master, Brett. Just for the stats on the bracket, we do have around 80 people here for Under Night In-Birth. So very healthy turnout. A lot of people really excited for this game, and we're seeing a lot of good play, both on stream and off. I wish we could have more setups here going, so you guys could see more of the play. But I believe we're going to be having a secondary stream later in the day on Punch Hold Block, I think.